Hello, my fellow YouTubers. I know that one of the things in your quest to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours on your road to monetization is should you pay for advice, whether it's getting a book or a course or coaching. So by the end of this video, it's different for everyone. So by the end, you'll have the tools you need to make that decision for yourself. And we're going to start with a little story time. So I used to do content creation, building sort of these one-page web pages, and I just wasn't getting any traction. And I was producing video page after video page, and it would take me a while. And then I saw that someone was advertising a program, and her course was $99. I thought, should I buy it or not? And I'm telling you, that $99 was the best thing I did. And here's why. Is because $99 was not a little bit, but it was, an investment. And regardless of the information she provided, which was excellent, it was this lady called Pot Pie Girl. But regardless of the course you choose, don't spend money you don't have. But at the same time, what spending that $100 was, it was an investment in myself. And then because I had invested a little bit of money, it kind of forced me to like prove to myself that I wasn't going to let that money be wasted. So in that case, it did a couple of things. It fast tracked the technical information that I needed to grow in my business. And so I went from like zero to then at least making $1,000 a month at that point. So I found the information like more than paid for itself. And so that's what I would say, like with all the different information sources that are out there, like the thing about that one is that all the information that that woman gave us was also available on other sources, whether it be the web or YouTube. But this is the biggest difference when you pay for a course. It's organized and it's put together in a methodical way. So I found it very helpful. Now, in the past, I have also spent, I think at one time I thought, hey, that sounds good being an ebook creator. And I think I spent $500 because you were not only given the course and it had a lot of wonderful information, but you were also, as part of that course, allowed to then get like a one-on-one session with the person offering that course. Did I do anything with it? No, because I just wasn't at a point in my life between like working 9 to 5. I wasn't truly committed to the idea of being an ebook creator. I was more in love with the idea of like leaving the 9 to 5, making a fast buck through, writing ebooks. So I never really, even though I spent the money, I really wasn't committed to the idea. So I would say before you invest in any paid course, you got to ask yourself, are you committed to doing the work to become a full-time content creator? And it could be that you are committed, but right now, because of the holiday season coming up, maybe you're busy with your kids or aging parents, so you just don't have the time to invest. And that's realistic. And it doesn't make you a loser or it doesn't make you not committed to the idea. It just means that at this time, it might not be right for you. So there's a lot of beautiful, course offerings out there right now. I think, I'm not gonna, well, I will name one that I'm interested in, but and he's offering a special, and these courses often offer a special. I think Robert Benjamin is someone that I frequently look at his YouTube videos, but I at this moment know that I don't have time to implement all his wonderful suggestions. So I'm going to put that on pause, but maybe revisit it in the new year. And here's the thing, you can get all the information you want free on YouTube. So the difference between non-paid and paid is simply your willingness to go the extra mile to find it on the internet. So my experience with paid courses is that it's just a more structured approach. So I'm hoping that'll help you be a guide. And here's the other thing that you might think about. The other sort of softer way to start is you may want to buy a book or an audiobook. There's several out there from some of our best known YouTubers, and it's wonderful because having a physical book means you can highlight it, you can take it with you. And so if you're waiting in line somewhere, like at a doctor's office or at work, you have a 15-minute break, you can sit and read or listen to the audiobook. So Ali Abdal, who's an internet guru, has a wonderful book. And there's a couple of others. One is by Roberto Blake, and then one is by Sean Cannell from Think Media. These are three wonderful books that are low investment. I think they might be 20 to 30 bucks on Amazon. You might be able to find it at a used bookstore. And I tell you, that small investment is so worthwhile. And you definitely say to yourself, this is an investment in myself. I'm not going to have coffee for, a few days. And that's another way to still educate yourself, but not have to spend a lot of money. So don't spend the money you don't have. Don't put it on credit card. You don't need to. All the information is out in the internet. But I will say that when I have made an investment, whether it's $99 or up, it does light a fire under you to stay true to yourself, because you don't want to be that person that spent that money and then didn't do anything with the information. So I've had, like I say, the two examples where I spent $99, but then I made sure, because at that time, I had quit my 9 to 5. So I had to make that $99 back because I would just feel terribly guilty. And then there's the other example where I'd spent a lot of money, but I wasn't being true to myself and what my intentions were. So I hope that helps you make a decision on sort of what level of paid support you want. And the other thing I forgot to mention is coaching. Coaching is the same thing. Coaching is very expensive, but there are all different levels of people who offer it, but the payoff is tremendous. So just think of when you take a private piano lesson or a drum lesson or like any lessons, they're, the prices may vary, but the payoff is tremendous. You accelerate your growth. So it just depends on how fast you want to grow. But like all those things, when you take private lessons, you have to be prepared to practice and do the work. You can't just buy the book. You can't just take the lesson and then expect that it's an instant pill. So I hope that helps. And I wish you well on your YouTube journey. Wish you love and light from Vancouver, Canada. And the next time, pretty soon, I'll be checking in with you from Vegas. So hit subscribe if you'd like to hear more YouTube content tips as I discover and share my experience with content creation, as well as just goofy lifestyle, let's have fun while we're doing it stuff. All right. Oh, and if you haven't seen yet, please think about, if you want to light a fire into yourself, think about Vlogvember. And then there'll be Vlogmas. But let's make something of the year so that we can all get monetized by the end of the year and start making some moolah in 2025. Okay, I wish you well. Bye.